Free cereal, another great perk of working corporate. Yeah, it's great eating cereal, but that's not the main benefit of working corporate. Most people, when you think of working in a corporation, you're thinking about health benefits. There's also dental, vision, 401k plans, all that adult stuff that you have to think about. I've worked at 2 different corporate jobs, and each one both provided those things. Now, it depends on how much they provide, what kind of premiums you'll have to pay. Now, premiums is the part that you have to pay, just like a car insurance, you have to pay a certain premium. A lot of companies will pay most of the health insurance and you have to pay some of the premium. My last job, I was paying like $200 a month for all of my premiums. My current job at Qualtrics, I pay nothing, 0. They pay for all of my premiums, which is a crazy awesome perk. Fantastic, saves me tons of money. And then you can opt into the dental, which costs like $2 a month, and the vision, which costs, just a little bit more. And then there's 401k plans, which they put 3% contribution, or a lot of companies will match up to a certain percentage of your annual salary and things like that. So that's kind of like the overview of the benefits. You may be making, $80K working freelance and things like that, but if you take into account the benefits, the $80K that you're making, your actually take home is probably closer to 60 if you take into account all the benefits you get. I did the math, and if I was going to go and do freelance and still have the same benefits package I have now, I will have to be making 40% more than what I'm making right now. And that's huge, 40%, that's a big chunk of change. Now, every company is different, and I can't speak to all companies. I can only speak from my experience and the experience I've seen from other people. And that is, if you want the best benefits in corporate video, go with a tech company. I don't know if any of you have heard what's called the war on talent. That's a buzzword that's thrown around a lot. It's basically, there's so much talent out there, and there's so many companies that are trying to hire these talent that it's this huge battle of who gets it and who doesn't. And so they offer these crazy perks, really amazing stuff. Things like free lunches, huge amounts of paid time off, premiums for all your benefits covered, paid vacation, parties, going to like basketball games, experiences, going to free tickets to movies, you name it. They're just pouring out all these crazy benefits. That would be my suggestion, is look for a tech job if you want the most benefits that a company has to offer. Now, a lot of people think, oh yeah, corporate's always 9 to 5. No, it's not, because you still have to do production. There's still long days, but it always balances out. Every job I've had a good chat with my manager and talked about like, hey, there's times where I'm putting in 12 to 14 hours on like a couple days in a week to get production done, to shoot either, whatever, the ad or the testimonial or the interviews or what have you, it doesn't matter. But I'm putting in all these extra hours. Would you be cool if I get some comp time for those hours? If they're a good manager, they're gonna be like, yeah, of course, like take a couple days off, recharge and then come back. And so that's kind of the way corporate works, is yes, it still has the crazy strenuous schedule of when you're in production. That still exists. You will still be putting 14, 16 hours in sometimes, but when that's over, when that sprint is over, then they allow you to have some rest time and recharge time or thrive time or whatever weird name they call it. Those are the top ones on my list that I have as far as what benefits are the most meaningful to me, and then the ones that you can kind of expect on a widespread scale or whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments below. If you want to see other things or have other questions or other videos you want me to make about this subject, please put them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them all. And be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.